Today I want to share an informative video for our veterans out there who are considering VA loans. These loans can be a great benefit to those that so bravely defend us because of their 100% finance. So let's dive into it right now. First and foremost, let's talk about eligibility. As a certified military relocation professional, I understand the importance of this benefit, and I work closely with my lender to take you all the way to the finish line. My lender starts by obtaining all the necessary information through a certificate of eligibility from the VA portal. This certificate provides details on service, entitlement amount, and exemptions from funding fees. Keep in mind that if you are a 100% disabled veteran, you do not have to pay for this funding fee. With the Veterans Benefit, you can buy a house for up to $766,500 as long as your income and expenses allow you to meet your monthly payment without any issues. You may qualify for a VA loan if you meet one or more of the following. You served 90 consecutive days of active service duty during wartime, or you served 181 days of active service duty during peacetime, or you are the spouse of a service member who died while serving or due to a service-related disability, or you have 6 years of service in the National Guard or Reserves, or served 90 days, at least 30 of them consecutively, under Title 32 orders. Title 32 is one of the two ways the National Guard can be activated by the US government. The second step is credit qualification. While a 600 credit score is a general guideline, the credit history plays a very important role. So the lender will check if you have had collections, late pays, and also what has been your length of credit, etc. So maintaining good credit is key to a successful VA loan application. Third, funds for closing. As a military relocation professional, I understand the financial aspects veterans face. It's common for veterans to need seller-paid closing costs, and there is usually no cap on how much the seller can contribute. In some cases, veterans can even receive money back at closing up to the amount of earnest money deposited at the time the contract was ratified. Moving on to the fourth point, we have debt to income or DTI and residual income. VA loans can be approved with a debt to income ratio exceeding 50%, although when it exceeds 50%, the lender makes sure you are not setting yourself up for potential hardship. Residual income based on geographic region and household size is another critical factor. It's the net income left each month after covering all primary expenses, including the new mortgage payment. Katie, my lender, provided this example. Here in the South, a family of two needs to have residual income of $738, where a family of five needs to have $1,039 of residual income. This is basically saying that for a family of two, you need about $738 to take care of basic needs like clothing, food, etc. My point number 5 is VA loans are strictly for primary residence purchases. This is a big point. And as a military relocation professional, I emphasize that the intention with the new purchase using VA benefits must be to reside in the property as your primary home. You can own multiple homes and you can have VA loans on more than one home at a time, but the intention with the new purchase using VA benefits must be to reside in the new property as your primary residence. If you are planning on keeping a current home with a VA loan on it, you really need to contact your lender prior to make sure you fully understand your eligibility. Otherwise, you could end up having to put money down on the new home if partial entitlement isn't enough to cover the new home at 100%. My point number 6 is the VA appraisal. Just like any home financing, the home must appraise for the purchase price. VA appraisals are different from conventional FHA and USDA loans because of the concept tide water. If the appraiser notes that the property is going to value lower than the purchase price, they will reach out issuing a tide water on the file. This is VA's exclusive process to combat low VA appraisals by allowing the appraiser to request additional comparables and market data to support the sales price before submitting their appraisal report. They typically get a couple of days to gather this data and send it back. My point number 7 is additional inspections and required documents. In addition to the appraisal, VA loans also require a clear CL 100, which is a termite inspection. The property will also need to pass pass the regular home inspection. So if there is a crawl space, moisture content should be below 20%, and if there are any signs of active termite infestations, the home will need to be treated. Having had the privilege to assist veterans with the purchase of their new home, I can definitely help you with the purchase of your new Palmetto home. All you have to do is call me or text me. My number is on the screen. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you next week.